Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, July 25th, 2017. Hope you're having a good trading week. Hey, once again, the S&P up or down, basically a point or less. This time 2 points, 2.63. Here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the S&P 500 futures contract in futures form, obviously. Nothing here. Nothing to talk about. Just horrible flat action. Let's go through the major indices, and then we'll talk about the intraday action. We'll look at the economic data coming out this week or tomorrow on Tuesday and see what we got. So crude oil up 5 cents, also flat to 46.40. Gold down $2.90, which is also flat. So the S&P cash, like I said, down 2.63. We've now got a recycle on the count. So we have a new 9-bar startup phase that erases the 1 through 13 count. So we're not near a seeker sell signal there. NDX up 19. That's the NASDAQ 100 at new all-time highs. SOX down 4. Not at all-time highs. Biotech's plus 28.87. Again, we talked about how this one needed to get moving. Broke out back in June, pulled back to retest, held. It needed to curl up, and it did. A couple gaps there, but now it's starting to move. Got the VIX strangely up 7 cents to 943. I hate to see it up to get to 943. This is the lowest reading on the VIX ever. TRIN 1.3. Puts the 10-day moving average at 1.9. NASDAQ volume 1.7. That's the lowest of the last 4 days, including options expiration last week, which wasn't much. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ was plus 180. Advanced decline ratio on the New York was minus 331. That's one of the worst in a while. So the breadth of the market was not good. Google up $4.47. We'll look at the intraday there in a minute. Apple up 182. This also helps. Again, it's the same stocks. Amazon up 13.28. Tesla up 14.12. The only one of the big 5 that wasn't up was Netflix, down 63 cents. So that's why the NASDAQ posted a 19-point gain, while you still got more stocks down than up. Same junk that's going on in the market. It's an economy of 5 stocks. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 49 cents to 125.20. Goldman Sachs loses another 2. The Dow was down a little bit. Nothing that matters because nobody cares about the Dow. Anyways, all right. Let's take a look at the intraday action. One thing I do want to do, I'm going to change the time template to 24 hours, just so you can see Google in the post-market down 50 points. So it rallied late in the day and then sold off. It gapped up, or it did trade to 1,020, but ended up down around 970 from the earnings. Remember, this is earnings week, and Google was the one that reported. So it's down, but it isn't taking the futures down yet, is what it is. By the way, look at this move. Late in the day, we were talking about this in the room. It was rallying. It was the only stock moving because it was everybody buying in anticipation of earnings. It got to a 12 of the 13 on the Comer, but then tanked in the last 5 minutes and then tanked in the aftermarket. Okay. In terms of intraday trading, here's the broad market futures. It was really a boring day. About a 6-point range on the ES. Horrible. NDX or the NASDAQ side was a little more positive, but again, Amazon was up, and this late rally was all Google. Nothing else in the market was moving. This is just horrible summer action. First day back from a new option cycle, or for a new option cycle. I mean, it's just not worth it. We had a couple trades early, and that's it. There's not much else to discuss in terms of economic data tomorrow. There's a couple of things. We've got the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index and the FHFA Housing Price Index at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and then Consumer Confidence at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 30 minutes into the market. We started a 2-day Fed meeting. So the Fed announcement will be Wednesday. That could slow the market down, even though it's already slow. We'll see what happens. It doesn't look very exciting. This is still summer. July is one of the worst months of the year. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.